2 ashes. So, oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, hi. Okay, I have no idea what time it is. I don't know. Last I looked, it was a 5. Who the hell knows? Because it gets dark at like 4:30. I don't know. I think it's dark really early here. Okay, it's 6:45. Okay, in the channel while I'm here. But this is who's talking shit about you. It's a what's the gossip, but we're gonna look at like I guess nasty gossip. What people are saying they're shitty about you. I'll get there. Okay. No, I'm not here. I'll get there. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. There. Okay. So there's one person. Hello, one person. How are you this evening? This evening. I don't know. It is ice rain today, and it's been dark all day, so it's been spooky. Either way, hold on. Let me get something for you to pick. Hung out on my couch today. I watched the news. Okay, it did things. That's it though. I napped on my couch too. I rarely nap on my couch anymore. I used to nap all the time on my couch. Healing Heart. Who's talking shit about you? Love Call. Healing Heart and Separation. Okay, so I don't know who they are. We'll see. It's probably an ex. Or someone that likes you, or someone that's not near you. This might be pretty easy. Okay, stabbed in the back. God, I hate this card. Okay. So yeah, you definitely have someone shit talking you. Okay. Hold on, I'm coming. Yeah. I have no requests, so I really don't know what to do. What type of readings is it? Okay, so we have 4. Who's talking shit about you? So this is a what's the gossip about you? We have option 1. I'm trying to make it doesn't have glare, but it's healing heart. Option 2 is love call, and option 3 is separation. So go ahead and pick your pick. Move my finger for you so you can read it if you're trying to. I don't know if you can even see it, but either way, I'll see you at your choice. It's probably gonna take me about 20 minutes to shuffle. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. I'm a little shaky. Oh, I don't know. I just drink some water. It's diabetes shit for sure. I mean, what else could it be? I already ate dinner, but I didn't work much. I didn't work today. So that means I don't really eat much. I'm not very hungry. Okay, so either way, maybe I want to say it's probably gonna be about 25 minutes per pile. Okay, so 15, 20 minutes for the shuffle, and like 25 minutes for each pile. So plan accordingly, and I will see you there. Okay, hello, Riki. Oh, it's been deleted. Okay, hello. I lack energy right now. I do. I don't know. I literally just woke up. Right now. It was one of those days where I got to sit in my PJ all day. Okay, so I just woke up from a nap, not even maybe about an hour ago, tops. But I feel hella tired. I need to go back to bed. I need to go back to bed. It's probably because I slept on the couch. That's why I don't sleep on the couch anymore. I don't know. I fell asleep watching something. I cannot remember what I was watching. Either way, though. Oh, last night, though, I found a stream of Disney. Someone walking through Disneyland, like going on the rides with the camera. Oh, this was so fun. Okay, now I don't have to go to Disneyland. It's a shittier version of Disney World. It really is. Like, was Disney World, you go through it and it's like, I don't know, there's like such a realistic vibe to like 50, 60, 70, maybe even 80% of the shit there. But at Disneyland, you can see it's all like replica. You know what I mean? So, yes, it's just another version of what the hell is already in Florida. I don't need to go there. And it's not even like a really cool looking one. It looks exactly the same, but plastic. Okay. Kind of funny because it's Hollywood. Well, I don't know if it's Hollywood, but it's California. California is all about like plastic and plastic energy. So is Miami, though. Oddly enough, I don't know. I got this one. I always make the joke about the vaginal reconstruction surgery. Okay, so many jokes. Oh God, so many jokes roll through my mind when I see this billboard, and my mom is in the back seat, and I can't make 90%. I just won't do that to her. She thinks that I have the most outrageous mouth, and I'm like, well, I've held back most of them. Okay, but that one, man, because I instantly what comes to my head is, Jesus, who did she have sex with? They just like obliterated her womb and vagina, and she needs to go to a doctor now and get it pretty again? What the? Like, my mom would shit, her mom would fall over if I said this in front of her. Shock value. If anyone else said it, she'd deal. But just because it's me, I don't know. Little Nicole says the most crazy shit. But I just went with, I don't know. I was like, who needs to have their vagina reconstructed? Nicole? I hear it and I'm like, okay, don't even say any jokes. Calm down. I was on my way to TGI Fridays. I like to take her to TGI Fridays. I don't know why. I took her there like every week. I was like, come, let's go to, what are you doing? I'm going to TGI Fridays. Why did I go there so much? Oh, my ex-husband, he really liked their Jack Daniel's steak thing. I learned how to make Jack Daniel's sauce. It's exactly the same. It's the real recipe. Oh, it's so good. Did you know? I don't know if you eat at TGI Fridays, but if you ever have, and you know the Jack Daniel's sauce, okay, it's got these weird little jello-y looking things in the sauce. It's not jello. Get this, that's pineapple. It's just been reduced and it looks like jello. I know. I that Jack Daniel's sauce takes like 6 hours brewed. I want to laugh. I shit you not. It takes like 6 hours to make that. It requires like 20 ingredients. Okay. But it's worth it. It tastes fucking delicious. And all you do is put like one of those little mini shot bottle things. You just throw one of those in at the end, and then it's done. It's Jack Daniels. Okay, but it's really good. I like it. It's hella sweet though. It's all sugar. It's got so many seasonings. It's got soy sauce in it. It's got, I think I put fish sauce in it. Yeah, I put everything in there. And pineapple. You have to throw the pineapple in and let it simmer. Garlic too. Oh my lord. You have to, and then there's like a 2.5 hour prep time because you have to roast a whole clove of garlic. Okay. You gotta marinate it in some oil, salt and pepper it. Put it in the oven. Unpeeled. Okay. Throw it in the oven for like 2.5 hours on like a 200-degree roast or something like this. Maybe 250. That shit took like 2.5 hours, but it made garlic paste. Oh, it was so cool. Okay. I squeezed it out. You just squeeze it out, and it's like smushy, like almost like baked potato or something, but a little more pasty, garlic paste. I don't know. You have to make that, and then put only like 2 teaspoons, only two little, the whole rest of it's for whatever you want. Okay, but you do that, and you take like 2 little spoonfuls and put it in there. I don't know. It's good. It's one of those where it requires a lot of time and effort, and it's for good reason. That shit's delicious. I can't eat it now though. But anyways, vaginal reconstruction surgery. No, this one was rejuvenation. Vaginal rejuvenation. I don't know. I just pictured a girl sitting like on a water fountain giggling. Like, ooh, ooh, It's so rejuvenating. And I was like, what the fuck is really going on with that? Nicole, can we please? And then she gets a little angry sometimes. Can we please not talk about vaginas on the way to dinner? And I'm like, what about on the way home? No, I don't want to hear about vaginal rejuvenation. I'm like, well, listen, mom. Okay, I said, if I have to see a billboard about it, I said, I'm going to talk about it. Hey, I was like, complain to them. All right. And then I pass another one. They're like, HGH. And I'm like, can we talk about HGH? And she's like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, perfect. Let's discuss HGH and how strange it is. I'm going to tell you what it is, mom. And I would sit there and talk to her. I don't know. I tell her about all the things I know. She knew a lot, so it was interesting to tell her things because she never knew what the fuck I was talking about. She'd be like, "Oh shit, really? Oh, oh, well, oh." Okay, the gossip. This is a gossip read. Yeah, no, me and my mom would make a fantastic gossip couple. We have nothing to talk about though. Talk about my brother. Literally all we did for like 2.5 hours. Whenever we would talk on the phone, to gossip about my brother. Tell me about my other relatives too. But there wasn't nothing to report, so it was mostly about whoever she could report about. It's fun. She told me all sorts of things. Keep me up to date. But she definitely didn't like talking about vaginal reconstruction surgery. I genuinely wanted to discuss. I was like, because I was like, what do we think? What do we think it's like? What do you think they do? As I look at the stabbed in the back card, it's making me think of the scalpel. What do they do down there? Okay. Uh, oh God, what do they do really? How do they reconstruct your vagina? No. Okay. I'm terrified. What happened to that vagina to make it be? Why does it require reconstruction? I mean, I want to make the joke and say it was a penis, but no, let's be honest here. A penis ain't gonna do that. That girl did her vagina. I actually hear them laughing right now. Their laugh is funny. They have like 10 different laughs. My kid, they're funny. That one's interesting. I have a shitload of different laughs, right? And we did one of those yesterday where we both had the same exact laugh at the same exact time. We're both like, oh. But it was genuine on both ends, so it just kept going. And then I realized that I was like, wait, we need to stop laughing so diabolically together. Okay, we're matching. We need to calm down. And they laugh even more. Now it's a different laugh. They're on their own different laugh now. I'm just giggling. I don't know. When me and my kid talk, we could sit and talk for hours, me and my kid. All sorts of shit. I don't even know. Oh, they'd be coming up to me with my theories. And I'm like, oh, but from their own perspective. And I'm like, hear me out. I have I dunked this already. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, no, me and my kid can sit there and I don't know. It doesn't happen often. I guess the older they get. Okay? So I'm saying I'm trying not to cling to them. I get along great with them. Too good, too good. But they're a Capricorn. Okay, my mom was a Capricorn. I get along good with the Capricorns. I call them Capricorns because they remind me of candy corn. And I somehow mix cap or candy corn together. Capricorn. Okay. My mom really liked, okay, she really liked that candy corn. And I found a bag of candy corn at the corner store at the mall, like one of those weird little corner stores. I don't know what's up with this corner store, but it's very small. They had candy corn though, and I was like, "Why did you have this?" And he's like, "I think I got it for Halloween." I was like, "You think? Okay." I was like, "It sounds legit." And it is November. This was like 2 weeks ago. I still have some somewhere, I think, but I could go for some right now. I think I have low blood sugar today. I don't know. I didn't really eat much. I had some bread and stuff. Some bread and stuff. Okay. I did. I had a brownie. Of course I had sugar. There is no sugar day for me, get real. But I had a brownie, but I still feel low. I don't know. I'll take it. I don't know. When you're high, it's like, oh God, you don't feel good at all. When you're low, you feel kind of okay. You just don't feel good because you're like a little shaky. Okay, and your thoughts are a little fast, a little extra fast. I had to keep track of them. What is that? Clarification? Calcification. Ooh, calcification. Oh God, it's making me think of work. Some of these property owners, they expect a miracle and an unrealistic one. I want to say. Okay, I actually got a complaint today. It was one of those where it wasn't like I could have did better. It was one of those where go fuck yourself. What did you expect? Right? But it's like, how do you handle that without like saying it that way? Especially if you're not saying it to the person. Like, this is my boss telling me about something that management says. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to blow up on my boss because of management. But, well, management can eat a dick right now. Okay? Like, goddamn. I arrive at this place and the unit's fine, whatever, right? All of these units are a crapshoot. Like, and these people are slumlords, whoever they are, right? Akora, yeah, they're fucking slumlord management. Let's be honest here. They try to cut any corner they can and they overcharge their people for sure. Everyone overcharges for rent here. I don't know what high horse they're on, but they act like an apartment building is a condominium, and that's not a condominium. That's an apartment building. So they charge extra for it to be a condo when it's not. And then on top of that, they like cut any corner they can, dude. You would not believe the miracles I have worked on some of these appliances they've given me. I'm like, God damn, this is a disaster. And then I make it perfect somehow. I'm like, I don't even know how I did it. Right? My ex sees me do this because I take him to work with me sometimes. Well, not anymore, but I was taking him to work with me throughout the summer here and there. And he's like, I don't know how the fuck you did it. I'm like, yes, I don't know how I do it either. I was like, but I can't always do it. I was like, I don't know how it gets done. You know what I mean? It gets doable, so it gets done. Right? This stove, someone spray painted the top of it, and it was like all shitty, chipped, smeared, and like scratchy, like a not a smooth surface at all, like a straight like abrasive like Brillo pad surface. And I was like, Jesus, this stove belongs in a dumpster. Okay, like literally, it does. The thing's broke, and this is stained, and I'm like, Jesus. I open it, and it's black and all on the bottom. I'm like, ugh. The sides are pretty good. The back is nice. The side, the door is pretty. So I do just spray her down, shut her, spray the. I have to spray the whole outside because it's got a whole layer of grease on it, right? I can't even like normally wash that. I actually have to use chemical to get the outside clean too. That's how dirty and dumpster dived this fucking stove was, right? And they spray painted the top, and they're like, "Fix it, maid." And I'm like, "All right, I'll try. If it's gonna come off, it will because I have almost 20 years experience cleaning. Okay, if it's gonna come off, I'll do it. It'll happen. All right? If it can happen, I can do it. All right, I'm that one. All right, I'm a professional cleaner, like literally. All right, I tell my boss all the time. There's some This is what made me think of it. Calcification. I was like, this toilet can't be cleaned. And I took a picture, and I'm like, I don't know what they're thinking. They're gonna have to change it. I don't know, but I can't clean calcified urine. Like that's not gonna happen. I'm not a, but not. That's physically impossible for me as a cleaning woman. Okay. Now, as a fucking toilet restorer, okay, who's gonna charge you double and have all these crazy chemicals to pull it off, they can do that. But I'm not that. I'm just the cleaning woman. So that means basic supplies, a basic job. 1 + 1 equals, here comes 2. Okay. So, okay, I'm in a bad mood over it. I'm thinking on it. Oh, I'm so angry at that bit. I want to kick management dead in their throat right now. I want to flick them. All right. So hard right there in the middle of their throat so that they can't swallow for like 20 minutes just so they're like, oh my God, what do I do? I can't swallow for 20 minutes. Right? That's the type of torture I do to people. Hey, there's a spot there if you can flick it just right. I had a friend in middle school, my friend Mark. We used to sit there and practice to try to find it, and we found it. We figured it out. We mastered it. Uh, it lasts like fucking 10, 20 minutes. You just can't swallow. You're just like, I mean, all right. Yeah, no, it goes away though. It's just a pressure point. It's like hitting the funny bone. It is. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do to management when they complain about shit like this. So I open the stove, it's a disaster. I spray it, I clean it, right? 80, 90% of it all comes off. There's only like one stain of black end that just it can't come off. Is one of those where that's it. Like you could probably find a few spots here and there in any stove where there's just a black spot or two that just can't come off. This is one of them because that stove came out of a dumpster for sure. Okay. Let me talk to management. You got this out of a dumpster and you expected me to clean it? Oh, okay. You're lucky I got it that nice. Okay. And whoever did the top, I was like, that's the biggest problem. Like, that is like whoever goes to rent that unit. Okay. I'll be honest with you. If they do not say, oh, dear Lord, what's wrong with this stove? Just from looking and touching it, they're going to demand a new stove or want a new stove. They're not going to say, oh, God, this is such a shitty stove. And there's a black stain left in the oven. I can't move in here. Who hired? What cleaning lady did you hire? No, they're going to say, where dumpster did you pull this fucking stove out of? And why did you try to have anyone even clean it? What's wrong with you, management, slumlords, motherfuckers? It's funny, too, because my ex, he paints now for them, right? He's not the one painting these things, though. Okay? He paints the walls. This is different. And even if he is the one painting it, I trust that that stove came out the dumpster. It had like what I can only say would look like pet vomit on the sides, covered in fur. Like this stove had furry sides. Like, you know what I mean? Like some, yeah, like the boots with the fur. Yeah, no, this stove was ridiculous. And they complained about a black stain this big when the rest of it's spotless. And I was like, well, hold on. Can we reverse a little? Close the door and let's look at the top of this stove. Two of the burners don't even fit in it, yo, because it's bent. Y'all are trying to push off a broke stove and you're going to complain to my boss about my job over something that can't even be cleaned? When you got a disaster on the exterior, when it's a disaster, it's a broken fucking stove and it deserves to be in the trash. So, yes, I don't like when people put their shit on me. Yeah, I'm not a maid. I'm a cleaning person. Right? I'm a professional cleaner, and I will be treated as such. All right. Let me remind you, management. You found this in a dumpster, all right, and you hoped I could clean it. I'm sorry, I couldn't. You're gonna have to replace it because guess what? The painter couldn't paint over it either. You know what I mean? And guess what? The maintenance man couldn't fix it either with his. He bought standard stuff to put on the surface. The standards don't fit. So it's like you got your own issues. They're just mad as fuck about that stove. Right? That's what I'm saying. But they overcharge. They can afford it. Right? So fuck them. Right? But I can't say any of that to my boss. I'm just like, okay, well, tell them I'm sorry I can't pull off a miracle. And I couldn't help it. I had to tell her. I was like, and the top of that stove was such a disaster. I was shocked that they were even going to rent a unit with that in it. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to expose my pinky on them. Right? Because I don't know. This management must think because I clean, I don't know nice things. And I was like, no, okay, no, that's not how this works. I'm a professional cleaner. I like to clean. I'm not a maid. I don't like to role play. All right. So this management, and it's only them that does this to me. Anyone else has just regular complaints, normal complaints, picky complaint. No matter how extreme and stupid and picky they might be, they're still. I can see that they're just normal. That property, no, no, no. They got like a beef with me or something, or just a beef with cleaning ladies. Either way, I'll flick them in the throat. Okay. I can't swallow. Help. Yes. Okay, what's the gossip about you? I don't know. If I got gossip going on me about work, they're probably like, I don't know what they could be saying. They're probably not very. I don't think my boss knows I'm not happy about that. She could probably tell. I ain't happy with that one. No. I'm allowed to speak, right? You can't fire someone for expressing their opinion if they express it to you properly. This is the rules of life. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, and this is who's talking shit about you? What's the gossip about you? So we have, hold on, option one, which is healing heart. Option two, love call. Excuse me, hiccups. And option three, oh goodness, I'm a burp. Okay, sorry. I'm like a toddler back here. But no, the option three, separation. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pick. It's probably going to be about 25 minutes per pile. Maybe 20. We'll say 30, give or take. That's always the best one to go with. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pile, and I will see you there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm going to put this somewhere better. Maybe here it's good. Okay. Oh, wait, there's chat. I'll catch up real fast with the chat. I didn't realize. Oh, hi, Dylan. What's the future for Cancer? The who, when, and where? Like Cancer, like a Cancer reading, like the zodiac sign? I can just maybe start doing zodiac signs again. Oh, thank you. My Bluetooth went off? It could. Oh, never mind. It was your Bluetooth. Okay, good. Messages from your pet. Ooh, I haven't done that one in a long time. I could go for one. My pet was stolen. Maybe he'll tell me something. Mr. Butters. So what is this one? The future for Cancer. What is okay? What? I don't know. My brain. Okay. And then the other one. Messages from your pets. I'm excited about that one. Ah. Okay. Please task. I try not to rip these. I hate spirals. Yeah. I need a drink. My headset might die though. I didn't really get much charge time on it. Okay. Option one, healing heart. And this is for who's talking shit about you. Okay, stabbed in the back and healing heart. So this is someone who's going through something. They're healing from something. From a heartbreak. They have freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. So, okay, whoever this is someone who might have addictive personality or like they might have had addictions, things like this. They might actually be detoxing. I just realized it's a fan. But they might be detoxing from some type of chemicals, things like this. When people detox off of things like this, or even people that were toxic, it's there's like a I don't know what to call that, a banshee in them. People get like a banshee in them and they become very, very, very toxic, I want to say. So this person might have been going through something, I want to say actually chemical, like if they were detoxing off of some type of chemicals. Drugs too could be drugs. It could be like pharmaceutical drugs or it could be like recreation drugs, things like this. But stabbed in the back though, I feel like with pain, this person might have been addicted to painkillers. They might have been stabbed in the back, or they might have been, had a back and have a back injury, and this is what makes them have this. Either way, chaos. You know what I'm saying? This person's chaotic. The unicorn card. Okay. So there's this, I don't know, all of a sudden there's a unicorn here. So this person's not bad. The love card, I feel like this person's a very loving person. Vision. Okay, I feel like they have visions about something. Nothing is yet set in stone. They're optimistic. Okay, I get the vibe. Okay. But who's talking shit about you? What's the gossip about you? So what are they saying basically? And we have the father card. So a lot of you, this could be your dad. Okay. And I feel like someone's a unicorn here. Or maybe people are okay. So this no. Okay. This person's talking about your dad. Chaos. They don't know your dad, but they know your dad. Okay. We got the vision card here. So this person is someone who receives visions. They're really sweet. I like them. Okay, and they get visions, but dear Lord, they talk shit about you. I feel like you're either their dad. If you're not this person's dad, okay, which is like a slim shot, then they talk shit about your dad, particularly. This is like something that they're talking mostly about. So it's almost like they talk shit to you about your dad, type of thing. But maybe they don't say it directly about your dad. Oh, that's confusing. But endurance. Hold on, you can do this. Okay, okay. Thank you, Cactus Flower. You're patting me on the back right now. Okay, glamorous. So whoever this person is, I feel like they don't really go out much. They don't do much. I feel like they're very toxic. I feel like because the unicorn, there's like a dark unicorn. I can't remember what it's called. It's a scary looking dude, and I'm pretty sure unicorns eat humans. Like I'm pretty sure they're carnivorous and they like humans. Okay, and they got like crazy teeth. I saw a cartoon once, and I was like, that seems so right. I don't know, explain that. But either way, I feel like this person is that. I feel like so they could eat you. They could eat your face off, basically, but they won't. They don't. They're a unicorn. I feel like unicorns are pretty chill overall. I don't know. But stabbed in the back, you feel stabbed in the back by this because you see them as a unicorn. Well, because they are a unicorn. Grace card. We have the grace card. Glamour. I feel like they're charming. They're graceful. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like they're not pushy. So to hear that they talk shit about you, you're like, whoa. I don't know. But the chaos card means that they just don't quite have clarification. I feel like this is what they're looking at. Like they're looking at this and they're trying to see something there. Okay, I can see like three people there. Okay, there's all sorts of things. And you see some trees. Okay, so I was like, this person's figuring something out, right? But they don't really got good visual or good information or things like this. And they've labeled it down to being your dad. So they basically see, I guess they talk shit to the parts of you that you where you behave like your dad. Wow, this is deep. Okay, so they gossip about you. I feel like, but they're basically gossiping about you and using you as the cover, and it's really your dad. They're gossiping about your dad, but saying it's you, if that makes sense. And I don't know if they're even doing if they I don't know if they know they're doing this. Healing heart. They might be just working naturally. So they might not actually know that they're doing that. They think that's you. So they're seeing you. I don't know. They're treating you like you're your dad, and they're talking shit about you. There, that's the best way to settle. This is how we set the scene. So they're talking shit about you, but they're really talking shit about your dad. Okay, so they're talking shit about your dad. It's because of the noise. They're talking shit about your dad, and they think it's you. There's a chaos. They don't realize this. So I feel like whatever they're saying is deserving to that person, which is like your dad. supposed to. Or someone like your dad. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it. So yes, it's someone in your life that they can like see on you. Someone you hang out with, or someone that is your actual dad. Okay, so a new start is coming. They must figure this out. I feel like this person sits alone at night. The mirror card. They look in the mirror a lot. This person self-reflects. This is like self-reflecting. So as I say, this person is someone that might blow up on you, say some nasty shit to you. You feel all stabbed in the back. You feel like this unicorn like straight ran up on you and stabbed you in the back. Okay, with the stingray card, it might kind of like throw you off balance, and I feel like it confuses you. It's chaos to you, and I feel like it's something. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. They're mistaking you for this person, the father figure, not their father. I feel like it's yours or someone in your life that energetically leaves a residue on you. I feel like this person's an energy reader. The vision card, grace, I don't know, calcification. They might even I don't know, something with something with vinegar or something like this. I don't know, but a new start is coming. I feel like they self-reflect on what they do to you, and I think maybe they come to this conclusion. They might know this. I don't know how deep this person actually goes, but they have the capabilities of seeing this. So they might see this prosperity and clouds, King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they realize that they're talking shit about someone that you know. That's where, listen, I have the father card, so I'm labeling it as like a father figure or someone who's trying to be your father figure, something like that. And they're labeling it as just someone you know. And they're like, they know that someone you know is who they were talking to, and it wasn't you. And they don't necessarily know how to tell you that. The eagle, I feel like they kind of try to make an opportunity. So this is somebody who I feel like if they're talking shit about whoever they're talking shit about, which is you, what they say though, they say basically that you have no confidence, that uh, you're a father, chaos, you're in total chaos, you're detoxing from some drugs or something like this, like you're a terrible father, and the eagle card, you're an opportunist, prosperity, you hide it, unicorn card, you pretend to be like knowledgeable or something. This is all the things they've said. Calcification, that you're not their job, something like this. The vision, they've had a vision about you, but nothing is yet set in stone. So this is somebody who had like a really good vision on you of who you are and what you are, but then nothing is set in stone. All of a sudden now they see a whole nother possibility to you. They feel stabbed in the back. They feel like you're not the person that they think you are. They feel like you lied to them completely. And they start treating you, or they are get mad at you or something like this. Well, we got the kingdom ones twice over there. Okay, so that's why I say they confuse you with someone else, but without realizing it, type of thing. Or they question you, and then they end up treating you like someone else. Or you did something to them, and it triggered them, and that you were treating them like how someone else would treat them. I don't know, but that's what makes them do this to you. And then when they do this to you, I feel like it's chaos. They basically say all the gossip they think on you to your face. I don't know, size. Yeah, no, they don't like this. But an opportunity comes. The ego, I feel like they can't even, it's like hunting. They can't even stop it. They're triggered. You know what I mean? So this person looks for a reason to do it. They do it. They they basically gossip about you to you. And this might be someone that was trying to date you. I feel like they gave up dating on you. They gave up on dating you to do this. They're like, oh, forget this. I can't. Like, I don't know. I feel like this person wanted to date you and they can't because they can't figure out what side it is. They can't figure out if it's that side or that side. Who are you? You know what I mean? I feel like this person is like you made this person. This person views you with like an identity crisis of you. Who are you? I thought you were this when really you're this, or you know what I mean. And I don't know what causes this on them, but they get completely flipped. A vision. They get a vision, and I guess nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like they just didn't have enough, I guess, information to help them know who you are. So I feel like just to stay safe, I feel like yeah, the scythe they just rip into you. Okay, they go at you like forget it. I don't know who it is I'm talking to right now. They feel like they don't even talk to the same person. Like they feel like it's two separate people that they might be talking to. This person might have asked you about your accounts and things like this. Like, does anyone use your accounts and things? Does anyone have access to it? Nothing is yet set in stone, and then calcification, like that kind of means like they're trying to set something in stone. They're trying to figure out who you are, but they can't. And I feel like in healing heart, that's what I'm saying. No, I feel like they just rip into you. Then they do some self reflection though. I feel like the self reflection helps them see that the self reflection makes them go back. This person goes back and forth on you. And I feel like, and they talk a lot of shit to you, but not behind your back. They say it to you, or they say it in a pretense of someone else. They find a way to say it to you. The lady card, I feel like politely. This person tries desperately to be very polite. I don't know. This is somebody, the unicorn card. I feel like that Grace, they just try not to bother people, I feel like, or mess with them. And they really like you, I guess. They try to date you. They like you. But then all of a sudden it's like you're not the same person anymore. And they don't like you. What happened? What are you doing? I feel like you do or say things to this person, or what you do or don't say to this person. I feel like it's extremely toxic or something. And then this person starts thinking that you're all sorts of terrible things. And then I feel like so then they end up saying them to you and feeling sad about it. And they said, forget it, regardless, I can't date someone who they're so back and forth on. They want to know what it is, what's going on, why they keep, I want to say, triggering to not to see you as a bad person, because they really don't. When they have alone time, or I guess when you guys have like real close one-on-one time, they see you exactly who you are. So they don't understand why when there's a separation, it's funny about the separation file, but when there's like a distance between y'all, maybe you don't talk or something, they end up having all sorts of different ideas and I feel like visions. But nothing is set in stone. So I was like, I feel like this person doesn't really sit there and have a vision and then ride on it. It just makes them question you. And then, but they don't understand why they question you. So I feel like during self reflection, this person realizes that it's someone around you. And I feel like I don't know what this person wants to do about that. But overall, this person talks a lot of shit about you. I feel like not mass amounts. You know all of it. They've said it to you. Gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. With the new start is coming, I feel like you're someone who is able to still be their friend even though they do this to you. Size. I don't know. I feel like maybe you don't understand, but you really like them when they're not like that. Something like that. Ah. So you kind of like not put up with it. I feel like, but you kind of you're okay with their chaos. Maybe they don't cross a line with you. Maybe they don't. I don't know. But overall, I feel like you guys end up being friends. You guys are friends. I feel like this is a friend of yours. This is someone you consider a friend. Love. I feel like you might even like them, depending on the situation standards here. You might like them. I feel like they like you. They liked you. I feel like the only thing they don't like is that, I don't know, there's a hard split here. They can't, the King of Wands, the clouds, they can't figure it out. So I feel like they put that down. So they just focus on being your friend. I guess as a friend, this person doesn't need to care about the things that upset them. That's what it is. If this person trying to date you, there's things that you do or don't do, but they think you do that upset them. And the healing heart, they can't. I feel like this is a very honest healing heart. It's not like one of those like a toxic healing heart. Like it's not a deep issue. I feel like this person is just a little like They're protecting their heart type of thing. They don't want to like you and be with you if you don't work with them, and they don't want to try to change you. So they might start getting angry at something or asking you things or getting upset because it's because they like you and want to date you. And then if that's what's happening, they're upset because that means they can't date you. So I feel like you always connect with them, and then they end up feeling like they shit talk you and they're sorry, and they want to date you again because you are still that person that they always thought you were. And I feel like, and they know all sorts of things about you. So it's not even like about the things that you told them. It's about things that they just suspect. I don't know. This person has a worry. Learn. I feel like they ask you a lot of questions. Okay. They want to know. So it's like they're very intriguing. Gratitude. I feel like they're very thankful if you ever talk anything out with them because they just want to understand. But I feel like they're just worried that they're too abrasive and they look for good opportunities to have it be non abrasive. So I feel like this person is someone who talks shit about you, but they don't try to. Take a lesson from the owls, deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. So as I say, they do self-reflection a lot. And they determined it to be that you're around someone that they want to say those things to. Something like that. I think I want some ginger ale next. Okay, breaking bad habits. Self-acceptance, excellence, mental health, and letting go of vices. Okay? Drugs was a thing here. I feel like whether it's prescription drugs or not, all right? This person, I feel like, suspects that you're on drugs. Maybe you do drugs, but this person feels like all the negative things they're thinking, they think all these negative things about you. I don't know. I feel like they want to ask you about it. They have so many things they want to ask you, but they don't want to offend you. So they end up holding back and not asking you, and then they end up shit talking you to you. And then it ends up being because you know someone that's like this. But either way, this person's very thankful for you and your friendship and your patience. They feel like you're like, if they see you as this, they see you as like a father figure. So they see you as a good person. But it's white or black here. There's a black side to this and there's a white side to this. There's a father figure type that they don't like, and then there's a father figure type that they do like. And I feel like it's a hard split. There is no in between there. And they just keep going back and forth with which type of father figure you are. If you're a woman, mother figure, right? So they keep going back and forth on it, and they end up, I feel like, shit talking the possibility if you are the dark side of that. Okay, but they keep feeling like you're the white side of that, the light side. This is deep. But either way, they accept you for who you are and what you are, but it or however you are. But this person won't want to date you if you're dark sided type of thing. And I feel like so this person can't quite figure it out. Maybe you don't even want to date them. There's a reason why this flower's down. They're like, oh, forget it. They throw the flower down. And I feel like, and that's not why they're shit talking you. I feel like, but now they're more open with you. So it seems like they're shit talking you. But no, it's because now they're not trying to date you. They're not tiptoeing around it. They see it as you're one way or the other. And they just have questions to know. They're trying to get to know you because they can't seem to figure you out. And then it looks as like it's shit talking. And then I feel like at sometimes it might actually be shit talking to you. Okay. And then they learn things, they do some reflection, they think on it, and then they apologize maybe, or they realize things from it maybe. And I feel like you stay friends with this person while they do this to you. And I feel like you don't, I feel like you might not like it, or I don't really know your opinion on it. I feel like maybe this person doesn't, but overall, this is a habit of theirs, and I feel like it's something that they're never really going to break. Okay. It's just that simple. And I feel like with love, I feel like they're not even trying to date you anymore. I feel like so they probably won't really say anything shitty to you ever again. I feel like they might not shit talk you or gossip about you ever again. They're just gonna maybe talk directly with you, ask you a question. I feel like they're not gonna be very shy with you anymore if they have a question. But I feel like this person won't really go deep and try to find those types of questions out with just someone that's a friend that they're not trying to date. I feel like the only reason they cared so much was because they wanted to date you. and they needed you to be this good mother figure, father figure type. This is what they're looking for, a good person, you know? So they see it as size card. They're not trying to date you anymore, so there's no reasons to go deeper. So I have a feeling this is like someone who has chat talked you, okay, and they have gossiped about you. I feel like, but to you directly, and they've apologized and things like this. And I can tell you that, like the weather forecast for this, they're probably not going to say much more to you. Healing heart. I feel like they're healing from I guess the whole thing. They're not healing too deeply. I feel like they're okay. They I don't know. They accept the situation. They see it as they tried to date you and they couldn't figure you out, and it was too stressful, and it was too hard to work with you to resolve any type of stresses they have. For whatever reasons they have them, they have them. And if they can't get resolved, it's just going to be arguing and things like this and shit talking. So they stop trying to date you somehow, or you tell them you're not interested. And then I guess they try to be just your friend. And then this kind of works better. So I feel like they're not going to be shit talking you anymore. I don't know. Either way, I hope you enjoyed and I brought you some insight. Okay, bye. My mouth is so dry. Yes, the zodiac sign. Okay, I'll do that. It'll be a Cancer specific read. I don't really feel like, I'm not gonna lie, it's tough doing all 12 zodiac signs. I don't know how many people, not that many people will watch them. But if that zodiac sign is like requesting it particularly, then I can. It's easier. Okay, so option 2, love call. Was stabbed in the back. All right, so who's talking shit about you? This is somebody who likes you. I feel like they're mad. This is like somebody you broke up with. They want to call you. They want to talk to you. This is somebody that really enjoys talking to you a lot. I don't know. I feel like this person might know a lot of people. They can talk to maybe a few different people, but they like talking to you. Okay, so they shit talk you. They're gossiping about you. 10. They're saying you're crazy. They're like, this person's crazy. I feel like they're on the phone right now with like someone. Their mom, their cousin, their sister, their neighbor, their friend. I don't know, but they're on the phone with someone they care about that loves them. Okay, that they can talk to about this. Someone expressed love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. You know what I mean? They're literally like gossiping directly about you. They're like, this person's crazy, but they like you. They're like, it's the crazy I like. King of Wands, King of Wands. They're like, I think they might be gay. And then the love card. They're like, oh, I don't know. That maybe they're bi. That's what I'm saying. It's like shit talk, but it's like from a loving place. I don't know. It's not really shit talk, but it can be if you're like reading it or not. See, it could be taken out of context. Okay, but either way, they're like, this person's crazy. I don't know, but they feel like you don't let them in. And with this, oh, they're coming on the sides. Oh, excuse me. They think that basically you need some excitement in your life. You're not boring, but you're cooped up so much that you're crazy. You know what I mean? Like I mean, you need to get out the house more. This person wants to be the one to take you out the house. This person likes you. Stabbed in the back though. They think you don't like them. No, they think that you think they don't like you. And this person knows you take everything they say out of context or something. They feel like you don't like them because you think they don't like you. And I feel like and this person likes you so much. The vow card. Yeah, no, I feel like this person's like someone that wants to marry you. This is like somebody that's trying to take you out. Steady card. Okay, they say that you're very dedicated to studying. You're very boring, right? But it's taken out of context. They like boring. You're a boring that they like. Okay, you're quiet maybe. You might like to read a lot, study a lot. You do something that's a very quiet solo thing. Vow. They love this. This is what they want to marry, someone that's like this. Okay, but then the unicorn card, the tinfoil hat over here, I feel like you're a little crazy. This person, but they don't mean it like that. Everything this person has said has been taken out of context. They think you're crazy and they love it. They think you're loving and they love it. If they think you're gay, they love it because they see it as you're just open. You know what I mean? Like you're open-minded, or if you're bi, type of thing. Okay, the study card. They like if you're someone who's really nerdy and studies and knows a lot of things. They like all of this. You somehow turned it into something negative. The vow, though, this person has made a vow to for you to see them clearly. The vision. I don't know, stabbed in the back. They feel like you feel they stabbed you in the back and they haven't. They're like going over all these things and it sounds like gossip, but it's totally not. They're all like, I don't know if it's because they're gay. I don't know if it's because they're bi. I don't know. They're so graceful. Nothing's yet set in stone. I don't know anything about this person. It makes no sense. Path. I just found them on my path. Endurance. I'm trying really hard to hold up and like figure this out as I really like them. The vow card, they made a commitment. They want to date you. Step out of your comfort zone. You put them in a different comfort zone that they like, that's comfortable for them. Like it's like this person steps out of their comfort zone to be with you or to hang with you with this tin hat, but they're stepping into another zone of theirs that's way more comfortable than they could ever imagine. Like they're very comfortable around you. Okay, the grace card and the unicorn card. I don't know. They really like the things you say. They like the thoughts you have. They like a lot of stuff. So they hate that there's a stab in the back energy. Like you both kind of feel like it from each other, and both of y'all got taken out of context. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. All right. They talk about your job, but in a good way. They say that you're really good at it and things like this. So the gossip, I feel like if you just looked at it negatively, it sounds like they're talking shit, but they're totally not. But they are saying things. I feel like this person doesn't know how to word things properly. But they're saying, "Oh, that person's crazy. I'm in love with that person, and they're like a vision of mine. I want to marry them. I could be married to someone like that. Like I could imagine a life with this person." Oh, but they're a unicorn. What do you mean they're a unicorn? Is what the other person says. Oh, they're fucking crazy. They say all this crazy shit. They do da 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 da. Study card. They're real quiet and boring, and I can't tell their sexual preference, but I know they're into me. You know what I mean? Like sexually, endurance. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out and hold on and walk the path of prosperity. This person feels like they can successfully be with you if you could just understand that you misunderstand them. You know what I mean? So, spirituality, I feel like this person doesn't normally talk to people. This person's stepping out of their comfort zone and actually discussing you with other people, or at least one other person. Okay, but African violet, spirituality, as I say, they say you're spiritual and it's wacky. Like, like you're a little weird, you're a little wacky, you're a little strange. They can't quite figure you out, but they love you, they like you. The vision, you're what they vision to be with. This is like you're the type of person that they've always wanted to be with. They just didn't know that you existed. Flow. Go with the flow as water trickles down a stream, do not hurry. So they talk about how you talk a lot. They're like, all they do is sit there and talk, but they don't mean it bad. They mean it like they sit there, all they do. So this person might do one of those where they complain about all the things they like about you. They're like, oh my God, this person's just so crazy. I don't know, spirituality. They're wacky. They're strange. They think of strange things. I can't believe half the shit they say, but the vow card, I really like the. I don't know that they subconsciously they flow. They keep talking about you. Study. I feel like whoever's listening is studying them. They're like totally seeing that this person's like falling for you. Like they're like it's like someone's like talking shit about you, but it's because they realize they like you. It's one of those. It's kind of cute. Okay, Philosopher's Stone. Yes, no, there's a transformation. I feel like maybe whoever they're talking to on the phone tells them, I think you're in love with this person. I think you need to go talk to this person. You don't sound like you hate this person at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like the shit talking gets kind of like clarified. The other person kind of clarifies it. They're like, they're like, stop talking shit about this person. You know you love them. Something like this. They make this person refocus the golden egg, as I say, so it's like everything they said was kind of taken out of context, but yet it was said out, it was said rudely, maybe, and it was taken out of context because of that. Like so, they were saying it negatively. I feel like they can't be with you, or they don't. They don't want to be with you. They want to call you. This person wants to call you, but maybe they can't. I don't know. They're shy too. Something like this. Golden egg. They really want to date you. Flow. Spirituality. They feel like you are all those things. And you're very committable. You're someone that can commit to them. And they could commit to you because you're someone that can commit to them. I feel like this person doesn't find people that commit to them. I feel like this King of Wands, King of Wands. If this is a man, he mostly just sits around hanging out with their friends or something like this, or nobody. Or maybe just talking to one other guy, maybe the guy at work or something. Prosperity. I don't know. Endurance. They're trying to figure out a way to like get over you. And like whoever they talk to, I feel like they're talking shit about all the things that they like and love and miss about you, right? And the person that they're saying it to basically tells them like you like this person still. These are all the things you like about them. And the Val card, they know this. They get reminded of this calcification. I don't know. They get the info about. I don't know. It somehow they remember. They get reminded that they kind of like that's what they really like. I don't know. So maybe it was misunderstood. So the frivolity. It makes me think that you guys don't talk much, or you guys don't talk at all. And this person wants to try to find a way to get back and talk to you. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's kind of like they don't think you hate them. Maybe you don't think they stabbed you in the back. Maybe you are willing to let them explain why they've stabbed you so that you can see it wasn't a stab, or I mean soften the blow or work it out. And they feel like you've said terrible things about them too. They've heard rumors that you've said terrible things about them, or they know you did, or maybe you said it to their face. There's like, there's a sense of them wanting to work it out, a misunderstanding and having it get worked out. Okay, so the stars card, Six of Cups, is what I say there, because you're like a wish fulfillment for this person, literally. The golden egg, the stars card, Six of Cups, it's like this person, I feel like this person didn't necessarily fuck up like you guys were trying to date, and this person didn't necessarily fuck it up, and neither did you. I feel like you both kind of maybe misunderstood each other here and there, or at the same time, or at different times, or maybe it's just one person that misunderstood. But overall, a misunderstanding has occurred, and you guys aren't together because of it. And this person wants to change that. So they shit talk you like crazy until one day, I feel like one day, like they'd say all this shit to everybody. It's delicate though. I feel like they don't let anyone talk about you. That's what it is. Someone must actually say some shit about you. And they're like, no, no, no. They stand up for you. And they're thinking, what the fuck? You say all this stuff about this person, and the minute I say something like this, you no, you're in love with this person. You like this person. Those are things you like about them. Stop lying to yourselves. You know what I mean? And then it's like knocking sense into their head. And they know they that's the whole reason why. But they're bitter. There's a bitterness. It's like they can't be with you. But I don't know. I feel like they could. Okay, the bouquet card, and they might be able to be with you. That's the thing. I feel like they can be with you. So they figure out a way to want to like come and apologize, basically. I feel like they just want to work it out. They don't desire you to apologize for anything you've said about them. I feel like this person cares more about just being with you. Endurance. I feel like it's been a long time. If you've had sex with this person, it's been a really long time since you had sex and they've been holding out. Endurance. I don't know. I have a feeling this person is just a little immature emotionally, romantically, something like this. Like dating, they might not have a lot of dating experience, like serious dating. And I feel like you were probably a really serious relationship for this person. And I feel like, I don't know, a lot of things, a lot of self-sabotaging happened because you're like a dream come true for this person and they fumbled it. But they know they fumbled it. So that's why they're like, forget anything you've said about me. I'm willing to say it's fair because I've said plenty about you too. And if they feel like you might know this, you might not, frivolity, they're hoping you won't be upset about it if you ever hear that they've said anything about you. But they basically are willing to come in and say that they've said everything about you because they want to try to get back to trying to date you because they feel like you're like their special someone. Okay, you're like something that they've dreamt for. Cupid's arrow, I feel like they've been struck by it and they have like that, it's like that elementary school romance. You know what I mean? Like the boy likes the girl and the girl doesn't like the boy. So then the boy goes off and he's all like angry and talking shit about the girl. She's stupid. And I don't like her stupid braids and her stupid little smile. And I mean, like, it's very innocent, but they're saying legitimate things. Like, they're saying that it's all about your spirituality and you're like like you're a little strange. Rainbow card, you're very rainbowy. Like, you're very, like, maybe you're gay, maybe you're not, you're gender fluid, maybe this person is too, but they don't necessarily talk about it. Either way, they like you, but they chat talk you. Okay, but step out of your comfort zone. They kind of want to go back on it, but they want to clarify it. They mean all those things. I feel like this is somebody that doesn't really go back on things that they say. And they will, they can, they do. I feel like they can and they do. But most of the stuff they say, they feel like they can explain it. I don't know. But either way, the bouquet card, Queen of Swords, I feel like they feel like you would give them the time to talk. Frivolity, but they would want to talk very delicately with you. And I feel like they would even want to give you like flowers, but they're worried that might make you angry or they don't, I don't know. But the vow card with the diamond, I'm serious. This person really wants to like try to be with you. I feel like not necessarily really marry you, but you might as well be married. They're like fully committed to you. And I feel like eventually the vision, you guys like live together and things like this. As I'm saying, they want to call you and express love and a message of love, and they're always thinking of you, and they just want to let you know this somehow. That if they stabbed you in the back, it was misunderstood, and they've shot talked you, but they don't consider that stabbing in the back at all. So if you do, they want to come and apologize and fix it and all those things. This person's like trying to figure out how to romance you. Okay, the golden egg, though, I feel like you might want this. All right, so if this is something you want, you know what I mean? Be open when this person comes around because they're definitely thinking on it a lot. And if they're thinking on it a lot, they'll probably eventually end up doing it. Ah, the batteries are dying. Okay. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. You have a good night. Bye. Oh shit, what did I do? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me get a drink. Okay. Option 3, separation. With stabbed in the back. Okay, this reading's already got like a really down tone. Okay, this is somebody that really, 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 really likes you as a person. Like, this is someone, like, not like an obsession, not like that. When I say really, 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 I mean just like excitedly. They instantly connect with you. You're like a really good friend of theirs. I don't know. This is somebody that would stand up for you, even. Okay, so that's who's talking shit about you. And what's the gossip about you? So I feel like they're gossiping about you, but it's like it's shit talk. And I feel like because maybe something you're doing. Okay. Benevolent guide. Oh God, this is a fucking pretty card. Let's be honest here. It's got a bumblebee. All right. It's got some bees. It's got some little silver pearls. Looks like mercury. Like from the thermometers. I've never seen this. Spiritus rector. Okay, so this is someone I want to say you're in a separation with. It could be where you don't talk to them at all, like at all. You haven't talked to this person in a portion of time, any portion of time, but it's more than like a day or a week or a month, more than a month. Okay. Or you talk to this person, but you're never ever physically near them. There's a separation, either literally, you guys don't talk, or just separation in bodies. But this person is a guide. So I feel like any stabbing in the back they have to do, it's because they have to. It's the unicorn card. I don't know. I feel like they have to stab you, but they feel like they're not trying to stab you in the back. This is just where it stabs. Under the unicorn card is the stingray card. So it's kind of like they're stabbing you in a chakra. Like whatever chakra it is they need to stab you in, they stab you there. But they do this in separation, distance. So this person is shit talking you, but it's from a guide, benevolent guide too. Not benevolent. So this is a good person. Okay. So whatever they're poking you, wherever they're poking you with this stabbed in the back knife card, you guys see the back is like that's the stingray, right? They're stabbing you somewhere in that back, right? Wherever it is, it's where you need to be stabbed, but this person does it at a distance. This person's got a good shot on them. I feel like in real life and maybe like mentally, this person has good eye-hand coordination. They have good endurance. Path. They have a path and they're on a path. That's what I'm saying. This person's someone. All right. We even got the love card over here. All right. It's like Cupid with an arrow. So this person, a lot of the stuff this person does is love. They work in like maybe the romance department, chakras. Oh wait, I got two cards. Conjunction, infinity, but it's calcification. Okay. So it's kind of like they do some soul work. It's making me think of Calcifer from some movie I watched. Okay, and he was a little fire. Okay, and this one's what? Conjunction. So I feel like this is somebody who's got. I feel like you wouldn't know it, or maybe with yeah, and then here, okay, and the visions card. We got the lone like I don't know if it's the lone wolf card, but it's this card. Okay, it looks like a wolf and it's staring at the sky. So this is someone. They're a star seed, basically. This person is a star seed. But they're like, I want to say they're like a star seed for star seeds, something like this. They're a benevolent guide. They can guide anyone. But I feel like the difficulties, the departments that they particularly are gifted at guiding in, like picturing like I'm poking someone somewhere, like some what's that stuff called with the little okay the oh I can't remember acupuncture, the acupuncture something like this. They know where to poke, but I feel like the areas that they poke are very extreme. That's their path. So this guide, whoever they are, they're missing you. They're thinking about you. They're yearning and they're unsure of the future. They like you. Oh, my phone died, I think. They like you. Actually, no, it didn't. But they underworld, I feel like they don't think they can date you. I don't know why. Okay. And they hold on. Okay. So they're just guiding you. I don't know. Separation. So I feel like maybe they try to date you. If they try to date you, maybe this is just a friend. This is just someone you met on your path along the way. I feel like a lot of you, this is a man. Majority of you, this is a woman, and she deals with men. I don't know the vision. They're trying to date. So that's what it is. This person was just trying to date, and they met you, and you're someone who kind of needs this person as a guide. Not like needs, maybe wants, needs. It's one of those where you ask for the guide, ask for the teacher, and they appear. Okay, I feel like, but it came as dating. So it's like it kind of fucked everything up for dating. But this is like a guide that you want to date. So they see it as you have to be a guide to date this person. So you have to be a star seed to date this person, type of thing. You have to have an, a type of a mind, or you have to have an appreciation for their mind. The underworld. I feel like this person's not dating anyone. So they what the gossip? What's the gossip about you? They I don't really know. They say I feel like they're saying you're down, you're sad. I feel like this person doesn't gossip about you. This person doesn't actually talk shit about you, but they could and they would, but they don't have necessarily anyone to talk to, or maybe they don't like to talk shit about people. So I'm like here with them right now, like, hey, well, hey, hello, hi, I'm Nicole. Uh, Talk shit about them to me, please. And they're like, okay. I think they're sitting around doing nothing and they're down and sad. I think that they miss me. I think that they think about me. I think that they want me. And this person's like, and they don't understand the future. So this person has some type of future in mind for themselves. And they see it as you don't. Healing. You're healing. They can't date you. You're not ready to date, regardless of who you are. Balance spirituality and practicality. This person I feel like is very balanced, okay, but they get out of balance. This person gets out of balance, but I feel like they do this on purpose. I feel like to study a particular area, they go out of balance. So they're saying you are out of balance in a particular way, and they can see where it is because they're a guide. And they're saying basically, you're sad, you got all this going on, but you're prosperous. The clouds card, the clouds card, the love card. You want love. They like you. They want to date you. They want to love you. Endurance, but maybe you don't want to listen to what this person has to say about you. And nothing is set in stone. So this person isn't judging you. They're just telling you calcification. That's like before it sets in stone. This person's trying to help you see some flaws you have that are part of their path. Like fuck dating. This person will put dating aside to tell you that as a guide, as a human guide, a guide for humans and people, they see all these things about you, and they basically they're gonna say it, and it's because it's changeable. The vision. I feel like this person has foresight, like a seer. Okay, unsure of the future. They see this as you. This person is highly sure of all sorts of futures. I feel like the future is constantly changing. So this person is constantly seeing the future that is being projected from what's happening today, type of thing. And from that, they always are able to see whatever the future is holding for anything, I feel. So this person sees you and they see you are, your potential, your future. And now they're around you. They tried to date you and nothing worked out like they saw in the vision. Grace card. This person's like the oracle from the Matrix with the Kiki. This person knows too much. So they sit back, grace card. Nothing is set in stone. They see it as you're probably just healing. I feel like this person knows how to buffer. Okay, so I feel like this person will attack you, will talk shit about you, and will say exactly what they think is wrong with you. And I feel like, but it's accurate. So they basically don't want to say all those things to you because it seems rude or mean or wrong. You know what I mean? Endurance. So this person tries to maybe cheer you up or guide you. They try to guide you without directly speaking it. And the lamb card. Yeah, no, they see you as a very innocent, good person that deserves guidance and help, a helping hand, bridging the gap. You know what I mean? They can see that you're capable of wanting to understand things like this. So they kind of just do this. So this person doesn't really talk shit about you. But if I hold them up against it and I'm like, tell me, they're like, well, I see some flaws that they have that could become calcified, like in them. And the vision card, they're like, and that ruins the whole vision. If that happens and this person keeps these types of traits and keeps going down the road they're going, the vision, they're like, then they're not at they're not in that vision at the end. Like the vision is being morphed, the future is changing, and they see it as that's just silly. So this person will maybe one day like kind of yell at you in a sense, not like rah rah rah, but like maybe like bark at you or push you or poke you or do something, argue with you or blow up on you, something, disturb you, storm like type of thing, and it's to try to make you see something because they can see the future and it's calcifying. Like whatever you're doing is forging a new type of path that can't be changed. It's being calcified. But right now, nothing is set in stone. And grace, there's plenty of time. This person doesn't feel pressed for time. I feel like they just work off of what they see when they see it. I don't know. Either way, health card. Focus on all parts to make the whole. Healing. Right? This person wants you to heal and get better. I don't know, you're healing from something secretly, the underworld. They don't know what it is. A lot of you, this person doesn't know what it is. It could be all sorts of things. They really don't know. But you're healing from something, and it could even be like deep, 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 like subconscious, and you don't even know about it. Like it's like a youth or something like a memory. When a memory is repressed memory, something like this, and it's causing this. This person works very deep in the mind. So I'm saying they're a benevolent guide. They're a guide that you can let go in your mind because they're gonna work with you to fix it. They're not just gonna be like a pill from the doctor that's gonna tell you what to do. They're trying to they're very this guide, whoever they are, they're trying to work around your lamb energy. Whether you have it or not, I feel like they treat everyone like a lamb. They treat everyone's mind gentle. They try to guide the right way for each person. There is no one way to guide, and this person goes with the flow with it, so to speak. Health card, though, I feel like, but this person's got some health issues, which cause them to underworld. So I feel like this person has bad days, things like this. I feel like this might be new for them, and they're trying to figure it out. Nothing is set in stone. I feel like they're like, no, it's temporary. I don't know. They're trying to. Their health issues make them unable to guide, or to guide as gently as they like to or properly. So separation is key here for this person. Underworld. I feel like they work with you subconsciously. This is like someone that would talk shit to you subconsciously. Origins. Remember your roots. It's something there's a deep root to you, and this person somehow is connected with it. Like you're a star seed and they're a star seed. They're just maybe a more advanced star seed. Like they spent more time studying or something, or maybe they come from a different star system that just knows other things that you don't, and you know other things that they don't. Do you see what I'm saying? But they know that they can't swap guiding and things like this. Like guides, even the guides need guides. You know what I mean? So we have to guide each other in a sense. The guides. So they see it as you're something like this. You have this potential, but they'll never be able to know what you know, and they'll always be willing to share what they know. Things like this. But you need to heal, and once you heal, then you guys will be in flow better. And this is someone that wants to be in your life, like flowing in your life, like the bees. Okay. So powerful symbol to create lucky serendipitous events and origins and health. So this person tries to take your health and your mind and your you seriously, and they try to like handle you properly. Whether you're lamb or not, whether you need to be handled properly like this or not, but I don't care how tough you might be. This person does this naturally, I feel like, for everyone. And I don't know, the letter card, I feel like they would write you a letter, but they feel like you might not read it. This person might have wrote you a letter recently, okay? And you just didn't read it. I feel like if you're in separation, this person's thinking of writing you a letter. If you're at distance separation, this person probably has wrote you a letter. Like it depends on what type of separation you have. But they're serendipitous events. So I feel like this person will only speak on you and have it be negative if they don't realize they're doing it. Kind of like they're talking about someone else openly, and you relate to that person they're talking about. But they're talking about the bad things about this person, and they're kind of like talking with you about it, like it's shit talking, but overall it's like a guidance. Do you know what I mean? Like you see how it all rounds out as like, oh, okay, okay. So then it's like they talked shit to you, but they didn't. They talked shit about someone else that was similar to something you have going on. So they say this person Jedi mind trick shit talks you. Okay, and gossip. They don't gossip about you though. The snake card, Queen of Wands. I feel like this person can be one hell of a bitch. Okay, so I feel like they might have a history of being a bitch. Okay, so that they use this. This is them. They use their bitch energy to find things to be nasty, and then they target why they say it. Underworld, they go really deep, and they figure out the root of why they're saying those things, and then they figure out how they could walk up to that person and tell them how to fix that problem in their life. But it begins with this person being a bitch, being in a bad mood or something like this. So I feel like this person is a very gentle person, but they can be a bitch. And they're having a health issue that's making them be more bitchy than normal. For the Queen of Wands, they're not very pleasant. Friend card, I feel like, but they're the type of person that's a best friend. If you needed anything, this person will help you. They might be in bitch mode. And if you were like, say this person's arguing with you or something, and you start to not feel well, like, and they can see it, they will cut right back to friend and make sure you're okay. Because I don't know, this person has extreme control over their emotions. I don't know, they're very knowing of them. But that's why I say they're a really good friend to have. But I feel like they're going through something or they've been through something and they're kind of touchy, I want to say. But they know this about themselves. So they're not really guiding anyone. All right. So they're kind of looking for a guide and they kind of see that in you. You kind of maybe have the energy of someone that can help them and guide them because they don't really got anyone to guide them. They're the guide in their world. They're the one that guides everyone and tells everyone what they could do and what they should do. And you know what I mean? So they're looking for someone that can do that for them. And they see this with you. And then you have this lamb energy. They see an innocence with you. You have spirituality, balanced spirituality, practicality. So I feel like they try to maybe do, socialize with you, so to speak, back and forth with you, get to know you, get guidance from you. And I feel like healing card, you don't give it to them, and then they end up seeing it's because you're distracted with something that you're injured from. So this person's like, well, shit. I feel like this person is some with the past, the origins card. I feel like you have some type of past life contract with this person to guide them. They ran to you, they found you, they know you, they dump on you, so to speak. They can you're that person for them, and I feel like and they meet you. They subconsciously know this, I feel like, and you're not doing your end. You're not guiding them. You're supposed to be that guide that they need right now in life. Like they find you at this time, and even when they need you and you're not doing it and they don't understand underworld, they want to figure it out, they care about you, you're their friend. Oh, but they're battling this fucking snake here in their mind. This is, I want to say, it's a demon in their mind. They're not well, they're sick, and I feel like, but not mentally sick, I feel like physically sick, and physical sickness will make you a nasty person. If you're not feeling well every fucking day, you're gonna be nasty. All right, this is what people don't understand. Okay, hope card. So this person hopes that you're going to get through your issues and they're going to get through theirs so that you guys can guide each other and then guide other people, because this person's kind of just in need of someone to be there for them. And I feel like, and they're still there for everybody, even you, if you ever need it. I feel like they see you as someone who doesn't really need their guidance, but you could benefit from the things that they know and things like this, which is kind of like its own guidance. Do you know what I mean? Like this person is very wise, and they see that you are too. Or lamb, you're just very innocent, and you deserve their wisdom. You need to hear the things they have to say. So I feel like they just benevolently bumble around and maybe tell you info and things like this, but they don't actually shit talk you. I feel like they might have a little bit, but then they realize, no, no, it's because you're healing from something. And if they ever do start to get nasty and shit talk you, I feel like this is someone that shit talks so much that they don't realize they shit talk you. So if they realize they're doing that, they're crossing line, they're being mean, they're being rude. Oh no, they might be they lost sight that you might be that you're the lamb. Like they took that out of their mind and they were started treating you maybe differently. They played it back and they're like, oh no, 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 I'm sorry. This is you're the lamb. I'm so sorry. Like I'm sick. I'm unwell and I keep forgetting, and you triggered me because you're going through something. So this is someone who will take responsibility, accountability, all this stuff. As I say, they have chat talked you in a sense. I feel like, but to themselves as a way to understand you because they care about you. I feel like they worry on your mental health, how you're doing, things like this. I feel like this person has also mental health struggles, but I feel like just the regular ones that everyone goes through. But I feel like their issues amplify them and make them worse for them. So like this person kind of isolates. So I feel like they don't actually have anyone to sit there and shit talk you to. So they don't. And I feel like even if they did, I don't know. I feel like that's not really quite their style. They might maybe a little bit, but it's only so that they can open up and understand something that you've done to them or something. You know what I mean? Like this person is very analytical. They're constantly trying to understand, right, and learn and figure something out. And they're trying to figure out why you aren't who you're supposed to be. Because this person knows something about your past lives. As I say, you got some type of contract with them to be their friend, always and forever. That you're this is your friend, right? I don't know. They're like a best friend, and I feel like, and they're a good friend to have. Okay, and I feel like, and you know this, the lamb card. As I'm saying, there's a sense of them trying to help you see how great you are. And this is hard for them because they're kind of like going through something bitchy wise. So they end up maybe shit talking you whenever they discuss anything that you've done to them because they don't, I feel like that's their way of openly understanding what, like laying it all out on the table, what's happened. And then they can kind of go over it and think on it. I feel like this person can verbally do this by themselves. So they might, I feel like, or they write to you maybe. The separation, I feel like this person is worried that you might not handle them well if they ever are bitchy to you or shit talk you or something like this. So they keep it minimal and they keep it at a distance. And I feel like it's because they respect you and they pay attention to this. They keep you as a respected person that's like a lamb in their mind. This is their guide energy. So they see it as you're someone that they're meant to guide, but they're seeking guidance from you. You know what I mean? And security and like something like a friend, they're seeking that in you. So they're trying to say basically, I'm guiding you so that you could be your guide, so that you can be a guide because you're supposed to be a guide and you're not, and I don't know why. Or you know what I mean? Or maybe you hide it or you're shy or something. This person's here to help you, like, express that lamb energy properly. So any shit talking they've done, I feel like they're sad about it. They don't like it. They don't want to ever hurt the lamb's feelings. You know what I mean? They just lost sight of it because they're not well and they're sick and things like this. But balance spirituality, practicality. I feel like you help this person balance and you help keep this person, I feel like, from being such a snake. So that's why it's really hard for me to even pull some shit talking out of it. But if there is any to be had, they say basically that you, underworld, clouds, 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 and love. You need love in your life. You're missing someone. They feel like you're missing them, okay? Because I feel like this person tried to met you through dating. But overall, they're like, you're sad, you're missing, you're in a state of missing people, and you're thinking about someone all the time, and you're yearning for them. You want their comfort, you want their snuggles, you want their love, you want their attention. I feel like some of you might not have a particular person in mind. This is just a concept you're missing. And they're like, underworld, you hide all of this healing because you're going through something. Health card, puny. I feel like you're really, I don't know, you're not very physically confident. Origins, this person can like see right to your core if they try to. Power, okay, so they're saying you're someone who's got really deep roots. You have a really good knowing. You shouldn't be so stuck up on this healing. This person wants to help you heal what you're going through, but you hide it. So this is them shit talking you right now. It's not even very okay. So power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So I feel like it can get heated with this person if it ends that way. Endurance, but I feel like this person tries not to. I don't know. They respect you. The vision. As long as the vision is where you're still the lamb and benevolent guide and things like this, no matter how separated you are with this person, no matter how long you don't talk to them, as long as they're feeling that and the vision is clear, like the future is still you being a guide and doing the right things. Underworld, it's not an underworld vision. Then I feel like they're not shit talking you at all. But if it does switch up on there and they start to see some calcification going on and the vision starts to get different, underworld, those things that you're doing that aren't set in stone, they're starting to set in stone, so to speak. They might like write you a bold letter, or they might send you a bunch of fuck you videos and say something to you. They might get on the phone and say something to you. They're going to let you know. And it's gonna be like they're shit talking you. Excuse me. And they'll create the event. I feel like, oh, excuse me. Naturally, they won't try to. They're not trying to. The event will just arise, and this person will rise to the occasion to be the cobra, the queen of wands, the nasty bitch. You know what I mean? But she's a very good looking bitch. You know what I mean? Health card. She's just going through something. So friend card. I feel like they patch it up or something. Either way, or they want to. So there might be a distance with you and this person, and maybe you haven't talked since you argued. I feel like they hope you can see what happened. They hope you can understand. I feel like this person hopes you can heal. If anything's ever happened to you, I feel like physically, mentally, or whatever, this person's just trying to clear your mind, like rewire you. Do you know what I mean? Balance you out. They're trying to actually stab your chakras like acupuncture and stab you in the back with the unicorn horn. Do you know what I mean? And inject you with whatever they need to do or say. Underworld, I feel like there's no bar here, so that you can organize your mind and be like them, because I feel like they see you as somebody that's supposed to be like them. They came to you for guidance and you're not able to give it. And they're like, "What on earth? You're my contract for this." You know what I mean? So I feel like this person's trying, they really hope that you either, basically they want you to become clear-minded and organized in the mind. They can see that there's some clutter there or something. And it's causing them to not be able to really connect to you properly. So they end up shit talking you for sure. But I feel like they only do it while they're trying to figure out something that you guys have gone through, said, or done, or something like this. Okay. So my phone's about to die. Okay. No, that was pile three. I just finished. I don't know how long ago you said that. Oh, only like 6 minutes. Yeah, no, we just finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed and you have a good night. Okay. And I've maybe brought you some insight. But whoever, all the piles, they're talking shit. But I mean, I feel like it's all types of stuff you can just go talk to them about. It's nothing too serious. Either, you have a good night.